Coach Terry Haas. Some coaches, like some we have mentioned already, just belong to certain schools. After 3 years coaching at Delton Kellogg and Comstock, Coach Haas took a position at Schoolcraft in 1982. This fall, Coach Haas will begin his 34th year at Schoolcraft. As the head coach for the past 11 years, his teams have won 4 conference championships, have had 2 undefeated regular seasons, and qualified for the playoffs 9 years, winning a district championship in 2013. As a junior varsity coach, his teams had a 60-game 1988 through 94 and a 50-game 1995 to 2001 unbeaten string. The team's record from 1988 to 2001, 114 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. He was named Assistant Coach of the Year in 1997 and Regional Coach of the Year in 2013. Why Coach Haas is a coach. It has given me the opportunity to teach character traits and values such as responsibility, courage, teamwork, commitment, self-discipline, integrity, respect, selflessness, and perseverance. A football team is a perfect classroom to teach these meaningful life skills. His biggest thrill in coaching? My biggest thrill in coaching is watching the players and teams share their success with each other. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Coach Terry Haas.
Thank you, Jack, for those kind words. Thank you to the selection committee and the association for this honor. Congratulations to all the other honorees. When I saw my name next to all these other coaches, I was certainly humbled by all these other outstanding coaches. I'd like to thank my parents for their encouragement and support. They both passed a better life, but I know they are both smiling down on us tonight. Thanks to all my siblings and their families for their support, for making me the competitor that I am today. With 4 older brothers, I was always asked to compete with older kids, and this inspired me to work hard and do my best. I was the 7th out of 8 children, so every night we had to literally compete for food at the dinner table. I'd like to thank my wife, Nancy. Just like everybody else, we all have Hall of Fame wives. She's a great coach's wife. I was fortunate that she was a coach for a number of years before we met, so she understands the time commitment that coaching takes during the season. She's always been there for me, and I appreciate all that she's done for our family so that I was able to coach. I'd also like to recognize our children, Justin and his fiancée, Beth, who are in Arizona, Sarah and her friend Terry, our son Derek. It was a blessing and a pleasure that I had the opportunity to coach my son Derek. I'd also like to recognize my father-in-law, Dr. Jim Simons, and his wife Mary. They allow us to take our team to their home on a lake every year for a fun day at the end of the first week of practice, and it's a highlight for many of our players. I'd also like to recognize my mother-in-law, Betty Simons. I'm fortunate in that the whole Simons family loves sports as much as I do, and they have been very supportive of my coaching career. I'd like to thank a few coaches that I've worked with over the years. My high school coach, Fred Pessel, who believed in me and gave me my first coaching opportunity in 1979. I feel very fortunate that I've had an opportunity to work with and be mentored by 4 Hall of Fame coaches. Rob Heathis of Delton, Jack Runchie of Comstock, Larry Ledlow, and Ted Manning of Schoolcraft. I feel blessed that I've been able to learn from these exceptional coaches. I look at this award as an honor for our Schoolcraft football program and our community. I accept the award on behalf of all of our players, coaches, and families who have been a part of our Schoolcraft football program. I'd like to recognize our assistant coaches who have been the key to our success. Brad King, Kurt Phelps, Tracy Branch, Jeff Clark, Ted Manning, Larry Phelps, Sean Sportel, Mike Sharkey, Rob Ling, Matt Farley, Mitch Watson, Ben Shear, Mike Nishizawa, Brian DeVries, and Travis Wyckoff. Many of our assistant coaches are former players, which makes it great. Most of them are volunteers as well. I feel fortunate we've had such a hardworking and dedicated staff. I appreciate all their time and efforts. This time I'd like to have my family and coaches and friends please stand. You recognized? Thank you. Coaching is teaching, which is my passion. Coaching is all about building and developing relationships with people. Coaching football has provided me with a perfect classroom to work with young people and teach character traits and life skills. Some of those character traits that I've tried to instill in young people are responsibility, courage, teamwork, commitment, self-discipline, integrity, respect, selflessness, and perseverance. These are skills that they will use the rest of their lives. Many people measure success by looking at the scoreboard or statistics. I believe our final exam as coaches is how our players develop into men and the type of husbands and fathers that they become after their playing days. Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." God has given me 37 years of sharing my love of this game, and He has given me an opportunity to provide a positive influence on many young people. Thank you again for this honor, and may God bless you.